A book light?
It's called a book light. So basically, what we're getting ready to do is using the same light, the FS150C by Newer. And as you can see, I have a reflector set up. And this reflector now, you normally want to use the white side of the reflector. Mine is in kind of pretty bad condition. But so we're just going to go with silver. Again, you normally want to use the white side of the reflector. You know what I will do? Let's do this. I'm actually going to try to use my white backdrop. Let's see if we can do that, y'all. It's worth a shot, right? So that's just my white backdrop. Now, if you look at the side of her face, how it brightens. If we move it towards me, it's off. Yeah, that backdrop isn't going to work. I tried it, y'all. You'll see it better with this. So with the silver reflector, as you can see, this is just pointed directly at me. Not so much as far as the light on her face. But then what you do is you point the light directly at the reflector. Point the light directly at the reflector. And as you can see, it lights up the side of her face. But then, so you go from the reflector and you send that reflector then through the muslin cloth. And so that's how we create the light. As you can see, I move the reflector in the side of the face. We have that backlight on. Let's turn the backlight off so we can see it a little bit better. So now, this is the light aiming directly at the reflector. Now we're going to move it closer. So again, this is called a book light. Aim the light directly at the reflector and allow the reflector to bounce. Allow the light to bounce off the reflector through the muslin cloth onto the subject. Now, you see it's kind of dark. Well, it's pretty dark, honestly. Reason for that is you need a light that's at least 300 watts to get that full effect. But what we're going to do, the muslin cloth is folded once. So, and like I said, it doesn't mean that you cannot capture it, but you have to allow that. You have to understand how the light works. So as you can see here with this shot, there's more light. And the reason why there's more light is because I unfolded the muslin cloth. And however, it is still set up with the book light. The light is at 100% intensity, and it is aimed directly at the reflector. It's aimed directly at the reflector, and it's bouncing off the reflector through the muslin cloth and hitting the side of the face. So again, these are all the tests that I run to see what I have and what I can do and all that kind of good stuff. However, I am seeing with this one right here why it is that you would need at a minimum of a 300-watt light. Because at 130 watts, this light right here, bouncing off of that reflector, you can see it, but it's not very bright. So again, the light is not aimed directly at her. It is literally aimed at the reflector. So you move the reflector, you can see, move the reflector away from the light, and this is moving the reflector to the light, directly to the light. And this is what you end up with. This is the actual status. With that being said, I have enjoyed myself. I've done exactly what I wanted to do today by testing out this lighting method. And like I said, I understand why a 300-watt, and the most of the time I've seen this done was with the 600D, Aperture 600D. But again, I do feel, think, and believe that it's also achievable with the 300. The 150, not so much. You can see it, but yeah. Anyway.
Your pictures ever done this?